Ten of Swords. Oh no, Ten of Swords. How's that my greatest strength? Oh no. All right, Ten of Swords. Well, it's the stab in the back card. So it looks like that old Ten of Swords did come up. It's not in the back though. It's in the shoulder. I don't know, I woke up Tuesday and like my shoulder was hurting and I didn't think much of it. I thought maybe I strained it sleeping. You know, when you wake up with a pain, you're like, I must have slept weird. And then the next day, it started hurting on the front of my shoulder. No, Tuesday I went to yoga when it was hurting on the back. And I was like, I'm having some shoulder pain. She's like, we do some shoulder openers. And then we did. And I felt fine that night. And actually, Wednesday morning, too, I felt fine. It wasn't until Wednesday afternoon that the front of the shoulder started to hurt. And then I noticed I couldn't lift my arm. Like the weight of my arm hurt. So then this morning, I didn't want to go to work, but I did. I made myself go. I was an hour late because I overslept. Turned the alarm off, went back to sleep. I'm in the car. I'm at a stoplight. It's kind of a long one. I go through there a lot, so I know that light. There was a couple other people in front of me also stopped. I'm drinking coffee, of course, out of just a regular stoneware mug, not a covered thing. And somebody hits me. It was just a tap, but it was like enough that the coffee went spilled all over me, and I was just like, what the because I've been hit from behind twice during Mercury retrogrades. Twice. Once in 2018. I think it was 18, and then again in 2019. And I was just immediately triggered. I mean, the waterworks. The girl was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Because she knew she barely tapped me. So she was like, did you just spill hot coffee on you? And I was like, no. Don't worry about me. It's fine. My car's fucked up anyway. There's nothing wrong with her car. Nothing mine. I told her to be careful. We drove off. But I just started bawling. Just being reminded of those other two wrecks. Just really sent me back there. So then I go to work, and I work, and, it's kind of stressful. It shouldn't be. It's not a hard job, and nobody's life is on the line or anything, But, I had a deadline, and I was trying to meet it, and I had to work pretty hard the entire time. Shoulder is just hurting more and more and more. So I made an acupuncture appointment. Go to acupuncture right after work. Tell the acupuncturist, and she's like, "You've been eating a lot of tomatoes, peppers?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's like probably 80% of my diet." And she's like, "Yeah, that nightshade, it's not good for inflammation, and this is really common for menopausal women to have this frozen shoulder from eating too much tomatoes and stuff." Cool. But then I realized I don't have anything to eat. I was going to make chili tonight. Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce and red and green and yellow peppers and tomatoes, lots and lots of tomatoes and beans, and some ground turkey, that's what I was gonna have for dinner. So now I'm laying here hungry, in pain. I think I might have a fever. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm reliving every bad decision I've ever made. If that's not Ten of Swords, if that's not Ten of Swords, I'm not sure what is, right? Okay, so it's like 40 hours later, and it's been quite fascinating. I slept through Friday, like just completely. I completely slept through Friday. Um, I got up enough to go to the bathroom and feed the cats, all of which was really hard. It's really hard to do. So I don't know what it's not COVID. I took a COVID test and it was negative. The frozen shoulder I've had before. One of the times I remember having it was on January 6th, 2021. Yeah, I had really bad neck pain, neck and shoulder pain. It just hurt really bad. I went to acupuncture for that too, and it helped. But then I found out that all that shit was going down in Washington, and I was like, what the hell? You know, like, I don't know, it just seemed weird. So now I'm kind of wondering if anything weird is going on in the rest of the world. But my acupuncturist said it's from eating too much tomatoes. I think I might have said this earlier in the crying video. Too much tomatoes, too much nightshade type plants. So there's not been much to eat around here. For the last 40 hours, I've had some bread crusts, a fried egg, and a banana, and this juice over here. See, I can't even hold this. I can't even hold my phone up. That's how bad this arm hurts. Ow. Okay, so yesterday I was really pissed because I couldn't get this juice open. You see here, it's got the lid on it. I had tried several times to get the lid off of this juice with, look, I can't even reach my hand up here. One of these gripper things, you know, like an old lady would not work. I specifically went to the grocery store to get these, to get that open the day before it. Well, this would have been Wednesday, and then it didn't work. So I was getting really mad because I was like, I want this freaking juice, you know? So I freaking stabbed it. I stabbed this juice right here. You can see where I stabbed it. And I stabbed it again right here with this knife right here. Freaking stabbed that juice to get to it. And so now it's over here in a big old pitcher. You see, wait a minute, like that big old pitcher is now filled with delicious cherry juice. It's cherry apple juice. But yeah, I had to stab the juice to get to it. So that's what's been going on here. I really do think that this is a Ten of Swords kind of weekend. So I'm probably gonna cut all this together and make something out of this. Because on the new full moon in May 6th, I'm gonna be going to a Walpurgisnacht bonfire, and I'll probably shoot some stuff there too, but that won't get it edited for a while. So yeah, this is probably gonna be my full moon installment. Yeah. So anyway, just sitting around watching my cats play. They're cracking me up. I'll see how they do all the time when I'm not here. And I'm just trying to get my strength back without eating tomatoes or peppers, which is sad because that's all I want to eat is tomato and pepper-based dishes. That's what I eat. So I got to figure something out about food. But I am starting to feel better. I think that the acupuncture and the cupping are working. I don't know about this cold, whatever this weird cough fever thing is. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, enough rambling. Okay, bad news. There was a shooting this morning in Texas. It says 55 miles north of Houston. Somebody was shooting their gun off in a yard, and the neighbors tried to get them to stop just because it was scaring their kids. And this guy went ape shit and just killed the whole fucking family. There was a couple of kids found alive. There was kids found underneath dead adults where, like, somebody was trying to protect the kids and died on top of them. I'm not saying this is why I'm having this arm pain. I'm just saying we're all connected. So every time some kind of tragedy happens like this, there's ripples. And it can be stopped. It can be. This lady was just saying there's shootings all the time in her neighborhood. Shootings all the time, and cops get called all the time, and nobody's doing anything about it. I mean, I'm sorry if that doesn't jive with your politics, but it's not cool. It's not fair.